Hey guys, it's Rebecca, and today we're going to talk about breast cancer prevention. A little bit different than breast cancer awareness, doing self-checks for early detection, which is the best way to survive once you already have breast cancer. We're actually going to talk about a way to prevent breast cancer. So this isn't just as simple as avoiding parabens and phthalates, but getting to the reason why we avoid parabens and phthalates. Basically, those things, and there's other chemicals in our environment as well that are fake estrogens. They're estrogen mimics, and what happens is they cause a buildup of estrogen in our bodies, and that is what leads to breast cancer. So there is a really, really important thing that you can do starting today to help prevent that buildup. I'm talking about poop. Yep, I said it. My kids would be hysterical laughing right now. I said poop on YouTube. Basically, it's really important, like so super important. That is the way that we shed the buildup of additional hormones in our bodies. Most Americans, unfortunately, are not pooping enough. The American diet, the standard American diet, that sad diet, high in sugar, high in other acidic foods that lead to a very hospitable environment for cancer to grow. And also, we're not eliminating toxic buildups quickly enough. So we're contributing to the problem. So we've got this acidic environment that cancer loves, plus we've got this buildup of toxins that cause cancer. So avoiding the parabens and the phthalates, that's a good start, but sometimes those additional things just can't be avoided. They're in our environment, but you can stay regular, and that will really, really, really help. First, most obvious choice is fiber. So eating apples and carrots and things and staying regular that way. But if you need a little bit more help, if you're not totally regular, or, even if you are really regular, but we all have our crappy food days. We all go out for a burger or something and get a little backed up. So I really like a Psyllium Husk supplement. You can see a Psyllium Husk supplement looks fibrous. And you want to look for something, this came from a health food store. You want to look for one that does not have any artificial ingredients like coloring, flavors, anything like that. You don't even really want sugars or sweeteners in there. A tiny bit of organic regular stevia is fine because it is something that you drink down, but it's not something that you sit and savor, so it really doesn't have to be sweetened. This one is Psyllium Husk. I know that there's a little stevia in it, and there's black walnut hull, and I don't remember what else is in here, but you're just looking for something really basic, no weird ingredients. And this is a great way to just stay regular. Do a teaspoon to a tablespoon before bed, and you'll stay pretty regular. Now, if you're already backed up, fiber can make the situation worse. So if you had surgery, like after my mastectomy surgery, fiber would have been a really bad idea because the morphine, the painkillers, the anesthesia, all of that, those things slow down the intestinal tract. And so I would just cause more of a buildup. After a surgery, or if you're already constipated, what you want is something that will soften the stool, like Colace. But I'm not a big fan of Colace. What I used after my mastectomy and what I've continued to use to this day is Calm brand magnesium. You can use any magnesium, however, different types of magnesium work in different ways, and some of them don't have that stool softening effect. So you're looking for magnesium citrate. Let me make sure there's nothing else important to tell you. I believe that's what this is, magnesium citrate. So there's different types of magnesium. You can't just buy a magnesium supplement and expect it to work for keeping you regular. The added benefit to taking magnesium over something like Colace is it also helps pain management. So you're like especially if you've had a surgery, you'd be less reliant on pain medication after, which is just going to help keep things slowed down. If you're taking something like this, it'll help ease some of that pain. We'll also soften the stool and get things moving again. I like this brand. It's not tasty. Again, it's another drink that you drink down. You dissolve it in hot water. It's sort of effervescent like Alka-Seltzer. So you want to drink it down very quickly. It's a little bit sour, but I like having this rather than a supplement, like a pill, a tablet that you would take. Because if my kids get constipated, this helps them. Because I can just mix it into like lemonade or apple juice for them. And they can take it and it works very quickly. I think it works faster than a tablet. So I'm a big fan of this. And it comes in different flavors. Check it out on Amazon or your health food store. It's non-GMO. It's, yeah, all that good stuff. Gluten-free, vegan, blah, blah, blah. Contains no, oh, I thought that was ingredients, but it says contains no yeast, dairy, egg, soy, wheat, sugar, starch, preservatives, or artificial color or flavor. No added fructose and cruelty-free. So, good brand. Then, what that does is softens the stool. If you actually have sluggish intestines, you want to start moving things along and having it work better for your body. There's herbs that work. So I have here an herbal tea called Smooth Move from Traditional Medicinals. It's a Senna Tea stimulant laxative. This is not gentle. This gives me crazy cramps. I hate it and it doesn't taste good. So I like these tablets better. They're just these funky little herb tablets. I take one. And that's enough for me. So if I have a burger or a hot dog day, I can take one of these before bed and know that everything's gonna keep on moving. And the herbs in here, and I think also in here, but I'm not entirely positive, but I know because I did a lot of research on this one, this supports how your intestinal tract works. So it's Senna plus 8 complementary herbs. So the other herbs in it help how the Senna works, whereas this is just Senna. And then there's like added flavor things like cocoa seed dry extract, carob, and licorice. Those are things that help the flavor of it. Don't help much, but anyway. So I like this. A regular dose is, I believe, 2 to 4. It says 4 tablets. I cannot imagine. Once or twice daily. I only need 1. I would recommend starting out with 1 or 2 just to see how it works with you. Because the downside to taking stuff like this is if you take too much, you get very crampy and miserable. It's like really painful. So that's what happened when I was drinking the tea. I felt sick the whole time because I was so cramped up. And so that's why I like just 1 of these, because I took 2 once and I got crampy. But most people, see, I'm really regular, like super regular. So I think 4 is just too much for my system to take. But most people can do 2 or 4 of these and they're happy. So what were our 3 options? Again, we have fiber for if you're already fairly regular and you want to stay regular. Magnesium, which is also great for pain, like any kind of muscle aches, joint aches, body pain. Magnesium is awesome. And this is a stool softener. Make sure you're looking for magnesium citrate. If you're looking for like a chewable magnesium supplement, you want the magnesium citrate. If you're going to take magnesium for pain, then you can take the other types of magnesium that don't have the laxative effect. And then you can take herbs to help keep everything kind of moving along. The goal is to keep things eliminated, like the buildup of parabens and phthalates in our body. What else was I going to say? I don't think anything else. I think that was it. So it's really important that we stay regular to keep things moving along. And that is probably the #1 thing that you can do to prevent breast cancer. And probably other cancers as well. Anyway, this is Rebecca, and I'm out.